everyone. So I'll just give an introduction of myself. So my name is Roshil, as Sir said, and I'm actually a Gujarati by birth, and I I graduated last year from BITS Pilani Goa campus, and I'm currently working in ZS Associates for the past 7 months in the business consulting domain. And I've given CAT this year, and I've scored a 99.82 percentile. So apart from that, like I'm a sports buff. I love watching football in my free time. Cricket भी देख लेता हूँ because it's a pan-Indian sport, I would say. I'm sure many of you would be enjoying it. Coming to CAT related tips, I think Sir was teaching calculations and arithmetic, I think ratio and proportions right now. So I'll start with that. I'll start with the quant part. So quant is more about concepts. So I would say that first get familiar with each and every concept. Learn every concept, learn the basics, learn how to increase your calculation speed because that's going to be useful even in your DILR section. You'll have basic ratios, percentages, questions in the DILR section, and those are often scoring questions. So we can't afford to lose marks over there. So getting familiar with those calculations is very important. For quants, focus first on arithmetic and algebra. As I said, concepts are the key. Learn the concepts, even if it takes time, solve a few questions, then go to geometry. Geometry, personally for me, geometry was a pain point. मतलब मैं इतना enjoy नहीं कर पाता था. But what I did was, I have no shame in admitting कि मैं NCERT नाइन्थ एंड टेंथ क्लास का पढ़ने गया आई मीन मैं एनसीईआरटी में गया आई लर्न द बेसिक सिमिलैरिटी कॉन्ग्रुएंसी सर्कल्स बिकॉज आई यूज्ड टू स्ट्रगल विद ज्योमेट्री एंड कैट ज्योमेट्री में often there's a combination of different concept questions, so you need to be very strong with your basic geometry concepts, basic formula. And then comes the last part, that is numbers and permutation combination. Questions are not often asked from these, and you can give it a less priority. I won't say skip it, but less priority दे सकते हो. Coming to DILR, logical reasoning. पहले तो I would say solve all the basic kinds of puzzles. Arrangements हो गया, linear arrangement, circular arrangement. Then there's this family tree puzzles and Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams, I can't stress, they are very important. They're asked almost every year in CAT in one of the slots. Get very strong with Venn diagram, basic 3 set, 4 set, and then slowly start solving previous CAT papers. It's absolutely fine if you're struggling in the initial stages because many of us do struggle. So I would say initially कोई timer मत रखो. Solve it in a processed way. Solve it in a appropriate way. Take your time. Then go for the problem again. See how you have solved it. See each and every step. See where you could have saved more time. In DILR, what happens is there are clues in every question. There are 7, 8 points that the examiner gives for us to solve. So it's not necessary कि आप read कर रहे हो तो first point ही पहले आपको apply करना पड़ता है. It's possible that fourth point is the easiest to apply in the set, and let's say A sits next to B is the fourth point. So that's one of the most basic points. I'm just giving an example. So read each and every point. And if you don't understand कि ये point कहाँ apply होगा in which part of the problem, it's fine to skip it and go to the next point. And then slowly start using the data from the tables, from the clues you get. But practice is the only thing I would say for DILR. If you want to make your mind sharp, you can solve Sudoku. Sudoku is a very good activity and it really keeps you on your toes. It makes you think. Then the third part is verbal. I think quite मतलब a topic जिससे engineers को डर लगता है and काफी लोगों को डर लगता है because in India we are not proper English native speakers. But verbal is also more about practice and developing the habit of reading. Matlab, I didn't have the habit of reading. I was a normal engineering graduate. Novels या कुछ नहीं पढ़ता था. But start with something you like. For example, I like sports. I liked current affairs. क्या चल रहा है देश में. So I used to read those articles. I started with those articles and tried to understand what the author is trying to say, the summary of the passage, what the main points are. Because in CAT, all questions are based on what the author of the passage is trying to say, what the author's main points are. So the questions can be twisted, but the crux of the question is always the central theme of the passage. So start doing what you like, read what you like, slowly go to something complex. Nowadays, CAT may we have our favorites. Like I used to like science passages, economics passages. I used to hate philosophy or those history passages. But CAT में you get a variety of combination of passages slot wise. They don't see कौन सा डालना है. They just डाल देते हैं. मतलब it's possible कि हमें कोई इकोनॉमिक्स पैसेज ना आए अपने स्लॉट में कोई साइंस का पैसेज ना आए सो इट्स बेटर टू प्रैक्टिस एंड ऑल्सो गेट फेमिलियर विद डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ passages. Maybe once a week you can read a history passage, a history article from a good source. Once a week you can read an economics article. 2 days you can read what you like. If you like sports, if you like something related to your subject, you can read that. But make sure आपको reading की habit बना. And verbal ability also, I feel, is very connected to reading, like para jumbles, para summary. Para summary is all about, again, the central point of the passage, what the author is trying to say. If you're good at summarizing, reading a paragraph and summarizing the author kya bol rahe, you'll definitely crack it. Of course, there are option traps that come in the options, but you'll learn that also with practice. So I would say reading is the most important part for VARC. DILR, it's all about solving. And QA, it's all about your basic concepts. And one more part is not, which is very important, but it's not spoken about enough is, you know, throughout this journey, take care of yourself. A day or two, if you feel कि you're studying too much, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling, कि यार 3 महीने से सेम चीज कर रहा हूँ, I need a break. It's absolutely fine कि हम एक वीक का ब्रेक ले लें कहीं घूमने जाए बट अगेन once we come back we have to be consistent with our studies. Keep yourself calm, give mocks, start giving mock tests are the most important part. And at the end of the day it's an aptitude exam. Like you can never cover 100% of your syllabus, so please don't think ki I'll cover 50-60% of the syllabus and start giving mocks. That's not the thing. Mocks are after all there to let you know your weak points, your strong points. So you will get low scores, you'll get some high scores. Don't get demotivated, learn from the scores, analyze each mock, and I'm sure you'll get better. So just to give an example, I got a 99 plus in my final CAT, but the mock right before CAT, I got only around 92 percentile. So it went bad, but I didn't think much about it. I just analyzed कि मैंने कहाँ गलतियाँ की. I knew I had prepared for the last 3-4 months. मैंने sincerity से prepare किया है. Things will fall in place. But please give mocks and please keep it a habit. And if you're someone who gets tensed and the exam pressure gets to you, you can meditate. मतलब that was something that helped me in the last 2 weeks. मतलब मुझे अपना mind calm रखना था. ऑफिस का काम होता था, pressure होता था. I used to meditate, do something that you like, go out for a walk, play a sport. ऐसा मतलब कैट को अपनी लाइफ मत बना दो, but prepare hard for it, work hard. But I would say कि have something else also as a backup. Matlab, if you're getting a job ले लो and do something else also, something apart from your can be your hobby. And because ये mental factors, psychological factors भी बहुत help करते हैं in your CAT prep. Because by the time your CAT exam comes in November, we don't need to be burnt out. Matlab, we need to be at our best. So make sure you balance your CAT prep with other aspects of your life, be it your job, be it your hobbies. But just don't get tense, give your best, work hard, and I'm sure everything will fall into place. Uh, that's it from my side, sir. And thank you.